Hello, my name is Bailey Goldman with Engaging Inquiry. We are a technical partner supporting each of the BHC country teams in facilitating their systems practice and strategy making. Today, I'm excited to invite you to the map from Da Nang, Vietnam. This system map is here to provide a visual representation of the interconnected forces across sectors, perspective, and level of system that are driving key outcomes that we see and experience in the system. Before we start exploring the content of the map, I would like to orient you to some of the key features of this map and the tool that we use called Kumu. Right now, you're looking at the whole context map. Let me familiarize you with the key terms of the system map. First, as we zoom in, we notice the round bubbles here. These are called factors. They represent key elements present within the system. The arrows that you see are called connections. They indicate a causal relationship between two elements. The pluses and minuses that you may see on either side of the connection indicate whether that relationship creates an increasing force on that factor for the positive or a decreasing force indicated by the negative sign here. You can focus on any of the loops that you see by hovering over the bolded title or clicking on the selected loop to pull up the detailed narrative and data structure behind that pattern. This system map is comprised of 15 closed causal feedback loops, each describing a key pattern of system behavior that would continue to reproduce itself should the system go unchanged. Now, to introduce you to the content of the map, I want to draw your attention to the different colors that we see around the map. The red color here is describing the deep structure. I'm going to click this focus icon here to the right so we can bring just that one loop into view. This deep structure is a central story that ties together key patterns and details from across the system through common elements. The deep structure in Da Nang describes how, when the level of participation and collaboration within and between governmental departments, but also across citizens, NGOs, and the private sector is low in a smart city, the policies that are created are less reflective of the actual need and opportunities present in the system, and therefore less impactful. When policies are not responsive and able to demonstrate value, people lose faith in the city government and its ability to act on behalf of its citizens. When faith in the government is low, then people are less likely to invest their time, energy, and resource in supporting city programs and policies, which further decreases the level of participation and drive to collaborate in the development of a healthy and thriving city. Zooming out, we notice that there are other colors represented here as well. The purple circles or loops tell us about the existing management activities, such as data quality, financial and human resources, and the ways that these practices are utilized to support or potentially hinder effective program implementation and resource utilization. The dark blue circles tell us about leadership, vision, and policy, which is considered as a bright spot in Da Nang City. With a strong sense of city identity that is a source of pride and cohesion for its residents, the leaders experience strong support and are able to produce positive results. The sky blue circles represent the story of how Da Nang City has promoted workforce capacity. Da Nang is an attractive destination to skilled members of the workforce, and the city also devotes its budget to send young staff to study abroad. Still, some patterns demonstrate barriers to fully maximizing this potential. The green circles tell us about the city's ability to engage the population in healthy development efforts. And as well, the successes and potential challenges to strong impact. As you will notice, any of these loops, you may click and find these three bubbles to the left-hand side to open a narrative pane. This provides additional detail of the descriptive pattern of that loop, as well as local data and details describing how that pattern shows up in Da Nang City. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video today. Please follow the link to explore this map in more detail at your leisure and develop your own insights. We would be excited to hear what you think. You can share the link of our map with your social networks such as Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok with the hashtags Building Healthy Cities. Thank you so much.